I've decided that I need to make the Agent Provocateur Mercy corset because I've been seeing it everywhere, especially Blair Walnut. She's always wearing it. It looks so pretty and I just had to have it.
I don't need it.
But I can't spend over $600 for a single garment, so we're gonna just make it. First stop is the fabric store. You know we gotta hit up the discount bin. First things first is we need a pattern, and I don't feel like spending $8 on a pattern, which is silly because that's pretty cheap, but I could use that to get a little treat instead, so I'm just gonna draft something out. Also, I have this pattern from back in the day from the queen of corsets, Ariana Black. Does anyone know what happened to her? Why is she gone? Why did she fall off the face of the internet? It is so sad, but anyways, I already had this pattern downloaded, and I'm just kind of drawing my idea of how to make it look like the Mercy corset, and then yeah, cutting everything out to size. And I hate doing shit and not perfecting it, so that's why we take our time with this, and we make sure this is nice and good because the foundation is very important to have a good finished result. So if we rush this part, it's gonna be doo-doo, you know. And this bust cut part is especially important because this is where the money makers are going, so we have to make sure there's enough room for them, which is why you need to have two pieces that come together and kind of make like a rounded shape, because you can't really get that 3D shape with just one piece. But now all the pattern pieces are done. I really took my time with them because I'm not doing a mock-up, so they're just gonna have to work. Now I'm cutting out all my pieces. I'm using this kind of skin tone mesh underneath the lace, so that's nice and not see-through. And then I'm gonna be adding my seam allowance onto the fabric and then cutting it out. Trying to draw my pattern pieces on this fabric was like trying to shove a baby goose back into its egg. It was so difficult. I mean, it was taking so long that even Luna was starting to miss me. But I am determined to get my money's worth, even though I'm not paying the $600. I guess I'm paying that in time. But after working with this absolute mongoose of a fabric, we are finally sewing, and I realized that I sewed it the wrong way because that's how you typically sew, but we need the seams on the outside because we are doing a different kind of finish here. Basically, the boning channels are on the outside, so they cover the seams, and then that way when you put the seams on the outside, that there's nothing on the inside, and it's nice and clean and crisp. Even though nobody's gonna see that, I'm gonna feel it, and I want to feel comfortable as much as one could feel comfortable in a corset. And you thought I was done cutting things out? You thought wrong. I still forgot that I had to cut out more interfacing. So I needed interfacing for our little modesty panel in the back. You can see my sunburn in this, very nice. Luna was very sad that I wasn't giving her attention, so I put her in this nugget, and she was finally a little bit restful, a little bit happy, but it was clearly time to end the night here. So that is all we got done for today. See you tomorrow for part 2. Bye bye.